Hey everyone, it's Bobo the Vulture, and I know, I'm as shocked as you are that it's time for more Let's Play Fallout 3. What does this mean? Does this mean that Bobo's finally moved into his new place, which is why he wasn't uploading these videos? But kinda sorta. I can still reach out with my hand and touch cardboard box. So, not exactly fully moved in, but hey. Also, I hooked up my computer in a slightly different fashion. Try and have less annoying cords just hanging around. Unfortunately, part of that meant hooking up my... Well, hey there. You, my friend, are a Talon merc. You know what? You're gonna keep running at me and acting the fool? I'm going to get out my... No, I'm not gonna get out that. Jeez, my laser pistol and my laser rifle, even after all of that cool stuff that I got, they're still not in great shape. Plus, I don't have that many shots for either one. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I gotta get back into the groove of using these. Fine, friend, you forced my hand. I'm going to take your Talon combat armor, and I'm going to take your pork and beans. And, what is it? No, that's the button to reload. No, let's not wait. Let's holster that weapon for a second. There it is. Now then, I'm going to squat over you and eat these pork and beans. Because that is the respect I have for you, good sir. Yes, the dramatic music from Metal Gear Solid is what I think of now when it's time to Yeah, so somebody pointed out to me that the regular combat helmet and combat armor are actually better than the Talon combat helmet and Talon combat armor. I guess I never had a perfect set of each to sort of look at one-to-one to be able to compare, and figured the Talon combat armor was going to be better because it's a named faction armor, and usually named faction stuff ends up being better than generic stuff. But yeah. Let's, now that I've gone and dropped off those books, I've checked them out. Let's see. Let's equip a hunting rifle. Let's... There we go. Let's get back into a, position that we can actually make sense of in this crazy world. And then let's I was gonna go to the GNR building plaza, wasn't I? which in theory looks like it's right next to the Friendship Heights Metro exit right here. But I've had... Alright, so you're there. You're there. You're there, and you're there. Let's see, 29... Oh, that wasn't a very fortunate fast travel, was it? Oh no, I'm being irradiated in death. Well, that's hardly good. Well, I'll tell you what. I guess I can't just presume that I'm going to be able to be just fine wherever I arrive whenever I fast travel. You would think that fast travel will work in such a way that if you went somewhere, you wouldn't just sort of like be able to suddenly gain consciousness and well, alright. So you can tell I'm a little rusty. Like those, escalators. Jeez, the escalators. That is one thing about the metro system that I'm here to tell you, folks. The escalators do not work. This is, part of the problem with having the giant ceilings on the, Alright, let's just run away from there. For a minute. My gosh. Suppose it doesn't help that I'm starting with half health going there, but still. Even with that in mind. I'm going to fast travel to Friendship Heights, and I'm immediately going to run down into the sewer system. Because I had at least one person tell me that this is the direction I need to go anyways. That, I'm not going to get anywhere. That I'm not going to get to Galaxy News Radio using that exit. So, let's turn on our little light so we can see what's going on. Then travel back farther into the station to see what is happening here. Because, of course, there is still more Metro to explore. Of course, I don't remember what that Metro is, because I have a poor memory. Also, it's been like, at this point, it's been like a month or more since I've played any of this game. I don't remember how things work. Don't remember what I already have explored and have not. I don't think I've gone farther northbound. The presence of monster baddies over here probably reinforces that idea. I'm hidden. Roam no more, feral ghoul. He had caps for me, that's nice. I suppose for these far-off shots, the thing I really should be using to try and pick people off is the old hunting rifle. There we go, one and done. And they sure did have a lot of frag mines just hanging out with the families. The guy had a laser rifle and a steam gauge assembly. The most exciting news I've gotten all day. Oh, there's the ghoul. There's the ghoul who is psycho. And he's crazy. Watch your step. Alright, before I forget, of course, let's fix one laser rifle with another. Even gets us an extra point of damage. Basically, the thing I'm missing with the laser rifle now, as much as anything else, is ammo. Can't go any farther that way. Can I jump through here? Yes. Does it accomplish me anything? No. By the way, this is the A-train. Yes. A-train. It is the A-train. Can't go any further there. Can't go any further here. This does well and truly seem to be the end of the line. Well, let's take a quick look at the local map to make sure that I'm not missing something. Local map, yes. Okay, so there's tufts I can't get to back there. I've explored this plaza and this exit. it's possible I can do something with these southern tracks. Southern tracks! Actually, let me look at the map. Yeah. Story would seem to dictate, alright, I need to head that way. Not this way, in fact, but that way. Well, there is a... This is an interesting little note that doesn't seem to accomplish anything. Oh, maybe we can get to Tenleytown, AU. Alright. Well, you certainly got knocked up against the wall during the nuclear catastrophe, didn't you, train? I don't know about the collision detection on that rebar. It did seem to go directly through my head. So northbound would take me to Friendship Heights. It's not where I want to go, though. Yeah, this is the way to head now. Hey, there were Nuka-Colas in here this whole time. Clearly I haven't thoroughly explored this area. I wouldn't have left Nuka-Colas. Also, I'm probably going to run out of ability to carry stuff soon. Detected? Oh, well, hey there, guys. Little friendlies. Well, I'm actually being menaced by you guys. What the hell?
Oh! 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 Ow!
Come on, radroaches. You should know better than to mess with me. Now I'm going to feast on your bodies. What do you have to say about that? You're darn right that's creepy and weird. And why would I do it? I do it just to teach you a lesson. A lesson in death. Which you have learned well. My children. My children of Atom's glow. Alright, so I am noting here that the way seems straight and fairly well lit. Well, hello up there. Uh-oh, he ran to tell his friends. Plus, I suppose it was awfully judgmental of me to attack just because that clearly was the silhouette of a super mutant. It might have been a super mutant who wanted to be my friend. And now he'll never have the chance. What would be great right now would be the ability to see. Because I know there are villainous foes up here. I just can't quite get an angle on them. Crippled his left arm. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's get out. Let's see. What is good for this sort of thing? Don't have a lot of assault rifle ammo anymore, actually. I do have a lot of 10mm submachine gun ammo. And let's look at what sort of aid we have here. At this point I do have a lot of stim packs. Just find a lot of random tech and doing all that good stuff. I mean, I have more stim packs than I do water. I should be spending stim packs like water is what I'm saying. Now, I am supposed to have exceptional perception. I should be able to see invisible things. Not literally invisible things, folks, but I should be able to detect their enemies nearby when enemies are nearby. So, here we are in Tenley Town. By the way, eating, drinking, and smoking are prohibited on every metro train, station, or bus. So don't get any ideas from this game about carrying your contraband on. So for anybody that's interested, they recently opened the Silver Line on Metro. And I was for some reason under the impression that the Silver Line was going to come with new trains, and it didn't really. They would seem to be the same old ones. Biggest impact it has on my life is that the Silver Line trains were a lot emptier for my portion of the trip that I was going to take. Alright, so there's more gas over there. There's a lot of gas leaks in here. Oh no! Don't touch the third rail. Alright, that was our opening salvo. Now here it comes. And there he goes. And I am no longer in danger, though there is danger here. Hey, a metro ticket. They'll add $1 onto your fare now if you attempt to use a metro paper ticket, instead of using a smart trip pass. All of the information about Metro that you don't give a crap about because you don't live in DC. It's like when I listen to comedy podcasts and everybody talks about, oh, did you take the 401? Oh my god, traffic was so backed up around this portion of Los Angeles. It was amazing. Ho 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 lol. Did you take La Brea? Yes. The thing is, I get the idea that some folks are doing it as a joke, but the fact that everybody's doing it, and the people that are doing it as a joke aren't doing it any differently from the people who aren't doing it as a joke, and are earnestly having a conversation about traffic patterns in Los Angeles, means that it's not that great a joke. But hey, this is from the guy who's sitting here talking about the metro system. Although at least, in fairness, I'm doing it while I'm walking through a metro station, and the point of the adventure at this current moment is to get through the metro station. I suppose if people were talking about all the terrible traffic in Los Angeles because they lived in Los Angeles and they're playing a game about driving through Los Angeles, then I could sort of get behind what they're doing. It would honestly be extra informative. It would be bonus content. But no. A paint gun. What was that? Oh. That frightened me, actually. I don't know if you actually heard it, but I believe it was Bean coughing in the next room. She's a little under the weather. Poor thing. But, we trudge on regardless. We explore the wastelands. Hey! That super mutant that I shot ran away, got up here and was killed by something. Perhaps this feral ghoul that also died in the struggle. Or perhaps the two of them together found that they had a love that could not be, and took their own lives rather than live in a world without one another. It's the tragic love story of a feral ghoul and a super mutant. That's probably what it was. I'm willing to bet some money. Some non-existent money. I honestly just can't be arsed dealing with rad roaches. I don't care, man. You. I don't like the idea of you being around. I am willing to essentially waste 10mm ammo on you. That is how much I don't enjoy your presence. 'Cause you guys are no threat to me. Don't try and talk like you are. We all know the real story of the Macho Man. There's some Nuka-Colas. We all know the story on the Nuka-Colas. There would appear to be no exits this way. Or rather, there is an exit this way, but... Wait, is this the way I already came? It is. There's an empty... Oh, but this is to the GNR outpost. So Galaxy News Radio is just beyond the bend. And just beyond getting the bends. But I'm going to save that for next time, folks. And when we come back then, we'll finally head to Galaxy News Radio. We'll advance the plot a little bit. I didn't think that was necessarily going to happen. Alright, I've been aiming for it to happen for a long time, but you folks probably had given up hope for it happening. So there you go. Have hope anew. Now we're actually going to get out in front of the GNR building. This is Bobo the Vulture. This is Let's Play Fallout 3. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.